Wow! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Gervonta Tank Davis, he responds to his close friend, very close friend, who lobbies for him all the time, Richardson Hitchens, victory, controversial victory over Gustavo Lemos. And here's what Gervonta had to say. He said absolutely nothing. Gervonta Tank Davis had absolutely nothing to say about Richardson Hitchens' performance over Gustavo Lemos. And they're close friends. That silence sometimes speaks volumes. Silence speaks volumes. And we know he's such close friends with Gervonta Tank Davis that he reveals what's taking place behind closed doors with Gervonta Tank Davis's future when he does interviews, and he states that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to fight Devin Haney, no catch weight at 140, so on and so forth. So we know they're extremely close. You had Shakur Stevenson, who's a close friend of Richardson Hitchens. He responds, and he says if he was training with the likes of myself, then he would have stopped Gustavo Lemos. So everybody's responded to it, but Gervonta Tank Davis, he had absolutely nothing to say. Now, Richardson Hitchens is going to be the IBF mandatory challenger now for the winner of Matias versus Liam Paro, right? So Richardson Hitchens is now 18 wins, no losses, no draws. Very good pure boxer, okay? 7 wins by way of knockout. So he's not a big puncher, but he's 26, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. Now, Richardson Hitchens, he has the frame of Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis is 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. Wiry frame. They even fought in the amateurs. So he has the same body frame as Jaron Boots Ennis, okay? And Richardson Hitchens is never short on words and calling out many fighters. As he stated in his interview, he says, when you got the talent I have, you could call out whoever you want. You could say whatever you want. But you got to back that up. So now Richardson Hitchens, he's the mandatory challenger for Subriel Matias, Liam Paro's fight, right? And Subriel Matias is quote-unquote the new boogeyman at 140, right? As many people are quoting him as. He's 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout, 5'8" with a 71-inch arm reach. All his wins came by way of knockout. Even the loss he suffered to Ananon, he avenged that loss and knocked him out. So he came back with a vengeance. Now he's scheduled to fight Liam Paro, who is undefeated, and they're going to fight June 15th. Liam Paro's 24 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, and is a southpaw, 5'9" with a 71-inch arm reach. He's slick, he has power, he's elusive, he's quick, and a high ring IQ. Both to whom which, in my opinion, are going to present Richardson Hitchens with serious problems. Now Richardson Hitchens, he went on to say that these fighters are not stepping up and fighting the likes of a Gustavo Lemos, right? Who's a tough fighter, very tough fighter. But Richardson Hitchens, he showed some flaws in his game, particularly on the defensive end, right? When he's on defense, his reactions, he don't seem comfortable in his decisions when he's on defense, right? Which is concerning. It's alarming. Because when he fights the likes of a Subriel Matias and Liam Paro, they're bigger than Gustavo Lemos, who's 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He's 5 inches taller than him, and he had a 7-inch arm reach advantage over him. And he had tons of trouble keeping Gustavo Lemos at bay with his jab. Now, there was times he did some beautiful work, going to the body, changing levels, but he just couldn't keep up the pace. Now, it makes me wonder, will he be able to keep up the pace against a Liam Paro or a Subriel Matias? Subriel Matias, Puerto Rican star boxer, who has extremely heavy hands. All his wins came by way of knockout. Extremely heavy hands, and he's durable. Now, he did get rocked. He did get outboxed, and he got rocked by Ananyan. But he came back and avenged that with a knockout loss, with a knockout victory himself. So I do think that Richardson and Hitchens have the skill set to outbox both fighters. But I don't think he have the power to keep either one of them off him. I think that Richardson and Hitchens should have another fight before he goes to that championship fight. Now, obviously, he wants to fight for a belt. But I truly, truly believe he needs to have another fight. Maybe a Regis Prograis fight, right? See how he fares with a Regis Prograis and that aggressive style. Somebody of that magnitude that's aggressive. Maybe Jermaine Ortiz fight, right? I think that he needs a fight like that and separate himself in those type of fights before he goes to a Liam Paro or a Subriel Matias particularly, because in the second half of the fight, he starts to slow down. Even in his victories, he starts to slow down when he looks good, right? His output starts to slow down and he starts to get touched. So maybe he should go to a fight of that magnitude, right? So let's see how this unfolds. But he's going to be the mandatory for the June 15th showdown. And I expect him to be there in Puerto Rico. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.